We're trying new positions.
Which
I
way
think
is
that's
up?
what we're doing.
What are we doing now?
Oh my God,
This is really like, you know, at the beginning of a relationship when you actually shave your legs.
Yeah.
This is what this reminds me of. I'm living for it.
Yeah. Are your legs shaved, Pamela?
Oh, well, here, I'll take you guys under the covers if you want.
Always. Every day.
Hey guys, so today in What the Hell Were You Thinking? Pamela Anderson and her new husband decide to do an interview on Loose Women entirely from their bed. Yes, their bed. They're lying in bed for the whole interview. Is it as bad as it sounds? Well, you just saw those clips. Yes, it is indeed as bad as it sounds. It's all over the place. It's weird. It's strange. It's off-putting. It's just everything about car crash TV that makes car crash TV such a car crash. It's bad.
And here they are, in bed.
I'm trying to find him. There he is.
There he is. Now, Pamela, to quote you, you have said in the past, in the arms of the man I love, where it's exactly where I should be. I didn't think we were actually going to see you in the arms of the man you love.
Oh, we haven't left bed since Christmas Eve.
Now, I honestly don't know what went wrong here, but this smacks to me of Pamela Anderson actually forgetting she had to do an interview live on British TV. She was lying in bed with her husband, her phone rang and she thought, I wonder who that is. And she picks it up and it's Loose Women and she's on TV. And this is how this seems to play. I honestly don't think she put any thought into this. She certainly doesn't look like she was prepared for it at all. It's just one long, terrible 6 minutes of television. And I really do feel for the presenters of the programme because they're struggling. You can tell they're struggling here to say anything kind of remotely beneficial or relevant, because what do you say? It's just two people lying in bed. It's very, very bizarre. It kind of reminds me of being a student back in the student days when, you know, I'm sure if you've been a student you'll know this, you know, when you're after your first year in university accommodation, you kind of break out into your second year and you have your own flat, your own accommodation, you share with flatmates. And it reminds me of those times when you come back from doing something and find maybe your flatmates, you know, with their boyfriend or girlfriend lying on the sofa in the TV room and they're cuddling on the sofa and you're there and no one else can sit anywhere because they're taking up the whole space. They're lying in, I don't know, a sleeping bag and being all lovey-dovey and you're just sitting there like a lemon going, are you guys going to move? You're going to leave the room or go to your own room or just occupy this one main room in our flat? And this is what it feels like. You feel like you're watching a couple of lovebirds and you're like, well, I don't really want to watch this. You know, they're so in love, they can stay there and be in love all they want, but this isn't the kind of television I want to watch. I want to just ask some questions, talk about her career, talk about Baywatch, talk about something other than this. It's just bad.
Dan, obviously you're in the lockdown at the moment, but how do you think you're going to feel when you're out of lockdown and it comes to Pamela's Hollywood style of living? Do you think you'll be able to cope with that?
I don't think we're coming out of lockdown. I think we'll just stay in lockdown forever.
I love that.
Anyway, it's currently trending on social media, so you can see what other people think about it. Don't think anyone's got anything particularly positive to say. But anyway, there you go. Now I'm going to play you the full interview after this, assuming I don't get kicked off YouTube for breaching copyright. But don't worry, I won't make any money off this video because it's not my material. But there we go. Here's the video, and see what you make of it, and maybe you can say something a bit more positive about it than I did. Put your comments below, and I'll get back to you if I can. Thanks for watching.
After meeting last year at the start of lockdown, Pamela Anderson tied the knot with her boyfriend Dan Hayhurst in an intimate ceremony on Christmas Eve at Pamela's home in Canada. Oh, wow. And, oh, look at those photos. And here they are, in bed.
I'm trying to find him. There he is.
There he is. Now, Pamela, to quote you, you have said in the past, in the arms of the man I love, where it's exactly where I should be. I didn't think we were actually going to see you in the arms of the man you love.
Oh, we haven't left bed since Christmas Eve.
Oh, really? Oh, don't. Oh, how lovely. So that's a proper honeymoon.
Where's this camera? There he is. Okay, I got it.
Hi, guys.
I'm not a camera person.
Hi,
yes.
Dan. So,
how are you, ladies?
So you don't need the Maldives or Cancun. The best place for a honeymoon, I suppose, is snuggled up in bed.
Exactly.
Oh.
Why go anywhere?
Exactly. You wouldn't have seen, but we were just looking at your beautiful photos of your wedding. Oh, my God. Stunning. Absolutely stunning.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So how
I'm
did you
trying to
two
hold this
meet?
camera.
How did you two meet,
You
Pamela?
want to? On the property. This is like the magic place to live, I guess. He was working here, and I got stuck here during COVID, and we stuck together.
And that's actually your
We're still stuck together.
Not at this minute, I hope. So this is actually your grandparents. You bought this house from your grandparents 25 years ago, is that right?
I did. Yes, I bought it about 25 years ago. My grandmother lived her life out here, and I've just been home for the last year and a half renovating. And now it's just gorgeous. I've renovated all the cabins. We're putting in a dock. It's a gorgeous piece of property, and Dan and his kids are living here too. So we're having a good time.
Your wedding
I don't
pictures
mind.
are absolutely gorgeous. It was obviously a really intimate ceremony. Is that because of what's going on at the moment with COVID, or did you want it just to be the two of you and a couple of other people?
Well, I think we prefer to be by ourselves, but it would have been nice to maybe have some family here. But there's definitely no problems. Like someone that wasn't invited or was invited, we just were here. We had a really beautiful, quiet ceremony, and our witnesses were the First Nations people that came to do a cedar blessing on us. Get rid of all of our demons. Still working on that.
Dan, obviously you're in the lockdown at the moment, but how do you think you're going to feel when you're out of lockdown and it comes to Pamela's Hollywood style of living? Do you think you'll be able to cope with that?
I don't think we're coming out of lockdown. I think we'll just stay in lockdown forever.
I love that.
So, Dan, this is going to seem a ridiculous question to the whole world, but why did you fall for Pamela? That gorgeous being.
I couldn't resist. She couldn't resist me.
Yeah.
And what about, I mean, a lot of people are dreading actually coming out of lockdown. You'd be surprised they are going back to normal life. It seems like you are in this, well, obviously, this cocoon, this nest. How will you
Sorry,
venture out?
top
Oh, we're
end
going
there.
up around the other way. OK.
Sorry.
I actually feel like I am now in bed with you.
We're trying new positions.
Which
I
way
think
is
that's
up?
what we're doing.
What are we doing now?
Oh, my God,
Yeah,
this is really like, you know, at the beginning of a relationship when you actually shave your legs?
Yeah.
This is what this
Yeah,
reminds me of. I'm living for it.
Yeah. Are your legs shaved, Pamela?
Oh, well, here, I'll take you guys under the covers if you want.
Always. Every day.
Oh.
And is there a real romantic connection? Because this house that you're in and where you got married, it's where you spent a lot of your childhood, isn't it, Pamela? Was that? Did it make it extra special, the wedding?
Yeah, well, my parents were married here, and they're still together. And I think it's a lucky spot. It's just a really, I don't know, we're upside down, but it's okay.
And it was simple in every way, wasn't it? No diamonds, no heels.
No, just hunter boots, because it was raining and the veil was dragging in the mud.
Well,
Good
come
Canadian
on.
girl.
Oh, God, to look
It was
that good
nice.
in
Yeah,
boots.
only Pam can pull
Pamela.
off the hunters on her wedding day.
Pamela,
Pamela,
can I ask you, Pamela?
OK.
I kept those
Pamela,
boots on
what
all
is
night.
different about Dan? What's special about Dan?
Well, he's a good guy. He's a, you know, we would have met. Well, he's the kind of guy I probably would have met if I would have stayed home and not went around the world and got crazy. I mean, I came home in one piece. It's nice to be with like a real man who can actually change a light bulb. He's very useful. It's the new thing.
It is very sexy. A man who can do a bit of DIY and change the light bulb. I get it. I'm with you.
Well, listen, we are not going to disturb you any further because it looks like you have business. So it's been lovely spending time with you both in bed.
Covers. Bye.
Lots of
you.
love.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
See you,
I
ladies.
think that's the most unusual chat we've ever
Oh,
had.
no, but do you know what? I
loved
just
it.
loved every second of watching
Yeah.
how in love they are.
I
That
know,
was the
going
best
all
thing to
around with
see.
them. It was fabulous.
Joe would have, like, farted under the covers and pulled the thing over. That's what stage we're at.